Well, we are back at the spot, our second spot that we hit yesterday. Fixing to go back here and set this guy up and get to digging. We're gonna pan out the concentrate from yesterday since it got too late and too dark to do it. I like to have sunshine when I'm panning. So we're gonna make our way down here, get wet, get some gold, and hopefully some other cool stuff. So yesterday we found 2 arrowheads, a stone axe head, a cool knife, and some gold. Don't know how much we got out of the one bucket we ran, but we're fixing to find out here in a minute when I pan it down. We'll go down here, get set up, get the panning on this concentrate, and let y'all know what we found yesterday, and get to digging and hopefully do really good today. Lost River Gold. I figured we'd walk this over and see if we can find any cool stuff before we stir the water up, before we get to digging, just in case there's any kind of cool artifacts. Here's a cool little mushroom. Can't sell that though. So we're gonna wander on down through here and see what we can see. Maybe we'll find another axe head or something cool. Fingers crossed. There's a good gravel bar down here. Looks like a little oyster mushroom. Little mushrooms. Those dudes are good too. So, we're gonna drop down here. Check out this gravel bank. See what kind of cool stuff we can find. Now this whole area out here is loaded with mine shafts and holes of all kinds of sorts. Oh, Tyler's trying to beat me to it today. He's trying to beat me, he said I'm gonna find it first. So, wish I had a sucker tube. Because there's all kinds of spots just like this in the bedrock that are submerged that would be totally awesome to clean out. Sure, they'd be loaded up with really good gold. So our plan is to check and see if we can find anything cool before we put the sluice box in and dirty up the water. So we come across something, I will record. Alright, we got the sluice box set up and commenced into panning down what we got yesterday from one bucket. And the camera's not wanting to zoom properly, but it ain't bad at all for one bucket. There's quite a bit in there. You can see the bigger pieces up the top end, but yeah, there's 40 or better colors in there. Some nice pieces too. So good stuff. Just one bucket. That's what we'd get out of about 10 buckets at Coker Creek. So we got this guy set up, and we're gonna rip that out up there and get some good stuff. We're gonna get to digging and we'll record more here shortly. Lost River Gold. Well, we're working on our third bucket of 1/4 to 1/8 inch classified material. This stuff is super hard packed. The top layer is not so bad, the top 2 to 3 inches. But as you can see, this is loaded up big time with a lot of decent sized rocks. It's making it extremely difficult to dig, but that's good. The harder to dig, the better the gold. So we haven't moved up as far as I expected, but at the same time I didn't realize how how hard it was. We only ran one bucket yesterday, but we got a decent area opened up compared to what we had. Probably got it about 1.5 feet, 2 foot deep. About knee deep right there. This rock here is loose. This one's loose. We just got to move them to right there where Tyler's at. We have to roll them over. And we're working on cleaning this out, but it's so hard to dig. I don't know if it's bedrock at the bottom or just a lot of really big rocks. It's not wanting to give too much pay dirt out, but definitely got a lot more opened up than we did have. I took a snuffer bottle and just sucked some of the black sand off the rubber mat in the front end of the sluice box and checked it out, and there was a good bit of gold in there. And that was after the first bucket that we ran, so it looked really good. It rained for probably about 5 minutes, real light. No big deal. Didn't dirty the water up or anything. But you can see down here why I wanted to walk the creek first before we started digging. See if we can find any kind of artifacts. You can see down through there, it's like chocolate milk. But pretty nice day. It's not too hot outside. It's humid, but it's bearable. Not like Florida. That was rough. But there's pretty good gold in this stuff, and maybe we'll find some more artifacts as we dig. We're not looking for artifacts as we dig, but if they come up out of the ground and we throw them off to the side, then I guess they can be considered as being found on the surface. We're going after gold. Anything that's found in the process is just a little bonus. So we're getting it done. Sluice box is running pretty good. We got a better trough dug out, and we got it jammed up pretty good. We got better flow than we had yesterday. So, see the sun shining now. Birds are singing. Gold shining. So, we're going to keep digging. Process this out. We've got probably about another hour, hour and a half of dig time. So, hopefully we'll be able to get at least maybe 5 more buckets through the box in that time. Seems like we should be able to do a lot faster than that, but this stuff is super hard packed, and there's a lot of big rocks in here. So just gotta keep at it, be persistent, and stay patient, and it pays off every time. So I'll record more here shortly, and hopefully there'll be a big old chunk somewhere in that box. Lost River Gold. We got our 6th bucket running through right now. Opened it up pretty good. As you can see, the sun is starting to set. And we're going to push one more bucket through the sluice. Then we're going to clean up, and hopefully we can get this panned out here before it gets too dark. So wasn't able to get to this guy yet today. Maybe tomorrow. Open this up pretty good. Figure what we do is take this, knock this down. Since we've been walking back and forth across it, it's loosened it up a good bit. And there's gold in all of it, so we might as well move the stuff that's easier to process right now because of our time restriction with that guy over there going down behind the trees and whatnot. We're not going to have any direct sunlight to pan with. So a lot of magnetics in here. A lot of magnetics. And in my creek back in North Carolina, I dig in there. I could put a big speaker magnet up underneath the sluice, under the rubber mat, and there's hardly any magnetics in that. I mean, there is, but compared to this, not much at all. I took a picture of when I set the magnet down on the box. I'll go ahead and do it on camera. That way y'all can see how much magnetics are in here. See, this guy is pretty much clean. Take in down here, let's see real quick, and quite a bit of stuff on there. And I panned it over, cleaned it off and panned it over just to make sure it didn't pull any gold up with it, and there was no gold in it, so that's good. So gold's staying down in the box. But I'm gonna go ahead and process this bucket, push one more through the box, pan down the concentrate, and get back to the house so I could upload this video for y'all. Hope you like it. Hope you enjoy. Get to see part of the Georgia adventure before we go back to Tennessee. I'm wanting to come back here tomorrow, but it's not 100% sure yet. Chances are about 95 that yes, we will be coming back tomorrow. Money depending, gas depending. So it's really peaceful out here. There hasn't been not one vehicle come down this road all day, so that's a good sign. Nobody to harass us, give us a hard time, or get nosy. So I'm gonna go ahead and run this bucket through and push another one through it real quick, and then clean up. And when we get back to the house, we will videotape what we've got for today and yesterday. Like I said, yesterday we only ran one bucket. Today this is 6 so far. One more will be 7 for a total of 8 buckets out of this creek. And it looks pretty good. I took the snuffer bottle and cleaned off, sucked some of the rib rubber mat up and threw it in the pan, and there's a decent amount of gold in it. I mean, they ain't got no 1/4 ounce or anything like that, but it looks good. So I'm gonna shut this off for now, push another bucket through, finish this one, and do a cleanup and get the heck out of here. We just did our final cleanup, and like, look at Tyler, he's fucking like drooling on himself. Look at him, look at him. Savage, savage. Yeah, look at this though. I mean, we're going over it and just picking through, and there's so much gold. I mean, bam. Bam.
What is that, Justin?
It's a little nugget.
Where'd that come from?
It came from the dirt in the creek.
Who dug that up?
We dug that shit. Look at that.
Somebody might get that in a bag of pay dirt.
Yeah, they very well might.
That ain't no micro.
No, sir. So, patience and determination pays off. And we got a bunch of stuff in that pan. We got a bunch of stuff in that pan. And there's a bunch in that snuffer bottle. So,
I'm fucking trashy right now.
We will be back tomorrow, regardless.
If we got
if
gas
we run out of gas, like on the way here, we're unloading and walking here. So, Lost River Gold.
Minnesota man. No.
Whoop, whoop. We dug out a pretty good area and was working on some more right here. And didn't even touch that yet. So, extremely happy.
Didn't even touch it.
Didn't even touch it.
Not even a speck.
But we're touching that. So,
all over the place.
We'll be back tomorrow
with it.
Lost River Gold.